Hi, and welcome back to our channel!
Today, we're going to be recapping, reviewing, and Yeah Naa and Naa Yeah, the runway looks of Drag Race Down Under, episode 7.
You did it wrong!
Why did I do wrong? Oh, yeah! Today, we're going to be recapping, reviewing, and Yeah Naa the looks of Rupaul's Drag Race
Down Under!
The theme of the runway this week is
How's your head?
peace. So we just whipped up what we had around the house. I'm definitely wearing a full face of makeup. I've got full eyes and lashes on, FYI. This is an outfit that we scrapped together last year for Eurovision when Russell was Verka from Eurovision. So I thought I would wear it this year.
And me and Vivi have matching outfits. Don't you love her little collar? The Maxi Challenge today is...
What was it? Talent show.
Drag Race Down Under Talent Show. This is the first talent show that they've done that isn't an All-Stars. So the girls shat themselves.
I sing. I'm a singing drag queen. So if
A live singer.
I would sing live. Most drag queens don't, their talent is... What? No, I don't want to say... That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Most drag queens don't have talent.
That's not what I meant. You didn't let me finish my sentence. Most drag queens,
lip sync.
Their talent is drag. Their talent is drag. Like their talent.
Yeah,
that is the talent. You know what I mean?
that is the talent. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like drag queens in general, like putting the makeup, the costuming, the performance, the lip syncing. That is the talent. You know what I mean? So coming up with a talent for a drag competition that isn't drag is like, oh. So I can understand it'll be hard in that regard to figure out something. What did you think overall of the show? Overall, I thought it was a bit...
Well, let's go through each person. So obviously the first person was Karen from Finance. And she came out and did balloon animals. After RuPaul had come into the workroom and told her, bring the sexy back. She did go and bring sexy back and... listen to Ru, and she did one balloon animal, which left them a little bit...
And like, oh, okay, but it was funny, but I reckon it was, like, that's what I was about to say. I don't think it's the fault of the queen, but the editing sort of made it feel awkward and weird.
Yeah.
Well, her performances are always a concept anyway. Yeah. So that's what obviously her thinking was, okay, we'll have a concept. The concept is a balloon. What do they call it?
Well, no, so it was kind of meant to be like a French busker, mime type.
Obviously, it was making
thing.
A balloon. It was always making a balloon.
Yeah, it was always making a balloon, but like
outfit.
that was the kind of thing.
Photos of the other
so
outfit.
there's the photos of the other outfit. She ended up wearing the same hair, which was Starred by Esther.
Yes.
Like, what if I said to you, like, you've been practicing one song, and then I say, no, do this song just before you go on stage.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know what I mean? Like,
I wasn't having a go.
No, but I that's what I'm saying. For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, people are like paying her out for just doing one balloon animal or being, a little bit lackluster. But none of the other girls had to change their freaking act at the last minute. You know what I mean?
Next was Art with her eating.
Next was Art with her big mouth.
Big mouth. Again, I think it's the editing that let it down, and it didn't come across as funny.
Like they had this whole thing about like RuPaul not liking to eat, and I know it's an ongoing joke that they're like, they have Tic Tacs and all that bullshit, but get the fuck over it. Like, seriously.
I guess it was good because it got to showcase Australian cuisine, lamingtons and sausage rolls. Was it sausage rolls? Pie?
So meat pie, lamingtons, and her fist.
that outfit she's worn before, and I love that outfit. That's
outfit.
That's actually one of your favorites.
Yeah, no, we were going to get an outfit made similar to that, and then she appeared in it one day, and I was like, ah! Kidda put herself in the middle.
Yeah,
and she was magic.
See, I think that's a really good. Even though I'm assuming she probably hasn't done, a magic reveal costume show before. But that's something that's, you know, in the entertainment space and something that you can easily convert into a drag show. I do agree that the costumes didn't look as good as they could have.
Yeah, but they never really do.
Yeah, I know. They always look like they have to be.
Whenever there's been the magic acts where they've done the quick change ones for the magicians and shit, they've always been like pretty basic dresses with their assistant. I kind of thought like she did pretty good. You know how they said like it took a while for her to get to it. I guess that's
sort of part of that. That's what magicians do. They always take the piss.
It's the anticipation,
they
you know
take
what I
the
mean?
piss
Like
until they do anything, and it's like
I kind of saw the like side pieces
and
little
underneath.
bits when like if she twirled too much, you could see the underneath. But I thought she did pretty well.
I really liked it. I thought that was one of the better ones.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the. I did think it was one of the better ones.
And then next was Scarlett, who asked to be last, but then Kidda put Scarlett second last and Elektra last because Elektra asked to be last. And I think that's completely fair. Like,
yeah,
if my friend was on Drag Race with me and I was doing it, I'd be like, well, yeah, I'll do a close friend over someone who isn't.
Yeah. So Scarlett said that no one's ever seen a drag queen do pole dancing. And lo and behold, Shea Coulee did a pole dancing talent show in All Stars 5. Just last year.
Yeah, which is the most recent All Stars, yeah.
Yeah. And I've been loving some of the memes. Yeah. Like someone put like Shea Coulee's face and then like Mariah Carey like saying, I don't know her about Scarlett. I thought it was good. It was entertaining. Of course, it, you know, compared to the other girls, yes,
it showed the most talent.
It showed the most talent, the most skill.
Obviously, because we're talking about production and stuff, and you know, the show in general has, you know, everyone's talking about it's got its issues and production value and sort of riggery, or we can sort of see the production of who's staying, who's going, who they wanted to last longer. Obviously, bringing art back and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They would have had to buy or hire the pole, and they only had 3 weeks. The shoot was only 3 weeks, you know what I mean? So that's something you need to plan and organise for. I sort of feel like, were they keeping Scarlett for the talent challenge?
I think it might have been even her pole. Because you can pack those. You can pack those.
No.
Yes, you can. They're portable.
No.
I'm pretty sure they are.
You wouldn't fly from Perth to New Zealand to fucking strip a pole. That's my feelings. It was good, very good. It was probably the most talent, the one that had the most, showing the most a different talent as opposed to a typical drag show thing. That's comedy or funny or whatever. It was an actual skill. Yeah, I guess. And then last was Elektra. For what it was as the dancing, was really good. For me personally, I've never really understood or got into or...
Interpretive dance.
What
is it? Modern dance?
Modern dance. Interpretive dance. It's like...
That's
dance.
modern dance.
I think it was good. The look definitely let her down. Well, the hair let her down. The outfit could have been fine. I don't care if she had shoes on or not, because it makes sense to not have heels on to dance like that.
Yes.
But if she had like a human hair wig whipping around, that would have looked so cool.
Lyrical dance. Is it lyrical?
I don't know. I think liturgical dance, like in church.
I reckon it was on par with Scarlett.
Yeah.
So it being a skill. So Elektra is known as a dancing queen, but not
she
just
actually is a dancer.
But not just like, you know. Sometimes a dancing queen is death drops and splits, not necessarily an actual trained
with a story and emotion.
Yes, the outfit let her down, especially the hair. That's disgusting.
That color as well.
I hate rooted wigs.
Because it's rooted.
Rooted wigs and that like a rooted wig with pastel. What the fuck?
No.
No, it's a no from me.
And it was like teased up in chunks that looked weird. If it was just straight out of the bag, it would look 10 times better.
And obviously, like, she was like touching her face and holding the thing and
I
being
do
all, like,
one thing. Even
like
though the dancing was good, the meme going around of Jamae doing her dance in Chris Lilly's Summer High Tie. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
it is.
I can live without.
Now let's Yeah Naa and Naa Yeah, the runway looks of episode 7. Category is
How's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
head?
Peace.
Peace. So first up, we got Karen from Finance in a poodle oodle look. Her pink poodle. Oh, yeah, we're matching. We're matching. Beautiful, beautiful.
I thought this was really cool. Unexpected and like really the height of it, just the size of it was really cool. The dress is really pretty and really good shape. Feather, I guess it's feathers, right?
Yes,
the feathers,
ostrich
giant feather
feather.
thingy. Oh, no, ostrich feathers always look.
Beautiful.
And then looking at, like, I was just thinking like this, and then compared to when we get to Scarlett's, like the different takes on using an ostrich feather. Like, this is the campest way
Yeah.
you could use ostrich feathers.
And what Michelle said definitely was true. The makeup was to die for. She just looked so glamorous. And like, you know, even with the campness of the outfit, it was glamorous as well. Like, I was in awe. I was in awe. Like, each week she's getting prettier and prettier.
She has 2 standard poodles.
Who are just as famous as her. They were in a Bonds commercial.
They were the dog by themselves. Not
Yeah.
even with Karen.
Not even with Karen.
This is a fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah! Hallelujah!
Next on the runway is Art Simone in a butterfly headpiece. I like it. It's really well done, and Art looks glamorous and beautiful as always. But I don't know. I feel like this is something I've seen Art do. You know, like we've been saying about Art, she needs to elevate even more and more and more and more
Yeah.
than what she normally does. I wasn't wowed by it, but I was a bit like,
wear this
okay.
to DragCon.
She has worn this.
So
the
she
exact one.
has worn this. But
Ah.
I gotta admit, it is my
it's
favorite.
great.
The year that she wore this, I absolutely loved this look. I love nude and it's covered in rhinestones. It's probably my favorite look of Art's ever. She looks like a fairy, like she looks like a beautiful nymph, you know.
And you could miniaturize her and put her in a fairy.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite headpiece.
The grandness of the other ones sort of like diminished the grandness of this one because it wasn't as big. For me, I'm just going to give it a Naa Yeah. Just a Naa Yeah for me compared to the others. For me.
Oh, I'm going to give it a Naa Yeah as well. So next on the runway, we have Ketamine in a punk raver gaga space.
I just think of like emo ravers from like 2001. So this, I love it. I love it. Sometimes people have tried to use lights in the past on the runways and they don't show up enough because there's so much light going on them, or a pink light or a purple light that just washes it out and you can't see. But this looked amazing. This light headdress pigtail thing.
Good.
It looks so good.
And I like the campness of Ketamine.
Oh, and it's something different again. She's shown so much variety throughout the season.
Yes.
And this is just showing another side of her aesthetics.
You know,
it's really cool.
And it's funny. I'm doing a you,
wow.
and I'm doing a you, doing a Michelle. You know how you wanted Karen to come out in full glam. I want Ketamine to come out in full pretty glam. Because I feel as if I love every single look she's done. But I reckon every single look she's done,
last week she was glam.
She could have done glam.
But last week in the black and white, that looked so really glam. And both their makeup was sort of, it's still kidder, but it was really like,
it was
sort of almost a little bit softer.
It was,
so you want to soften her face?
I want a full glam, soft face.
But like a softer version of her face.
A softer version.
No Trixie Mattel getting her makeup done by a regular makeup artist.
I think maybe this is kind of a storyline for Karen as well. Karen has really got really good with her makeup and she looks so beautiful. Ketamine is now, she's had her weight loss journey and, hopefully now she can embrace, like, you know, sometimes bigger queens always think that they can't be glamour and that they have to just be comedy. But now she could really do a feminine look because she's just gorgeous. She's just gorgeous. And, you know, and maybe that's just personally me, but I just think, oh, it would be so cool to see her, like, full glamazon, full, like, you know, like, yeah. Next. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, mine's a fuck yeah as well. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Next onto the runway we have Scarlett Adams flowing, swimming in ostrich feathers.
Oh my god.
The amount of money we want to buy ostrich feathers, but it's so, you know, this much is what, 50 fucking bucks?
Yeah.
You know.
But see, if you were on Drag Race, so you know how we say, what would we do? This is what I would have done.
Oh, full glam.
Something
like
similar.
Hollywood starlet.
It would have been like, you know, I reckon if I did, I'm pretty sure that's been in my head, a showgirl, so similar to this, but the old showgirl ones with
like,
the long things, so similar.
What I want to redo and recreate so similar is the, you know, the Lucille Ball
yes,
fashion.
yes.
What was that? What was the fashion? What was that for?
No, I can't
that whole thing on the big sound stage. With, we'll find a little clip of it, but that's like the dream.
Yes. Yes.
We need the money for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But definitely that is the similar road that you, well, not right now.
Not today.
So Esther is normally, you know, a Hollywood starlet, glamour.
Yes, but I bring that out at the end. I wouldn't do that every week. I need to show variety.
You do show variety, but I do find that at the essence,
the core,
the core and essence is you do have like an allure of glamour. You know what I mean? Like you always, like, not in a bad way.
What word did you want to say?
I was gonna say superiority, but like, no. You could do like a demon, but it would be a glamorous demon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you could do an alien, but it will be a glamorous alien. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the word is, but you would be like like, you know, if you were a dinosaur, you would be a Glamosaurus Rex. You know what I mean? Like, that is what you would be. Like, every ounce of you is always cemented in glamour, which this look of Scarlett is the epitome of Hollywood burlesque glamour.
The colour scheme as well as
the peach.
Very my colour.
Very
that
your
literally
colour.
is my colour scheme.
That's your colour.
Peach and pastels and whites. That's what I do now. For me, it has to be a fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's to die for. I would a scalper, rip the dress off her and steal it. And
we'll have to add a couple of panels in there.
Last but not least, Elektra shock.
She's finally produced something that is like on the correct level.
Yes.
And in line with everyone else's. And it's not even, this isn't a for Elektra, this is such a cute concept. I love this. What a, like, unexpected concept. Being your own swing.
I think
like, hilarious. It's camp and hilarious, but it's glamorous and pretty and beautiful at the same time.
It is camp. It is camp. It is camp. It is hilarious. I love it. Like,
I thought you were going to have a negative.
I do have a but.
What?
I do have a but. I do see where some improvements could have been. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, she could have had extra feathers.
They don't know what you mean because you haven't said it yet.
Like, I don't necessarily think she's on par this runway. Okay. She's on par for the show. She finally is bringing
stepped up to Drag Race.
Stepped up to Drag Race, but for this runway, I think she probably needed just a little bit more attention to detail. It is beautiful. She is finally getting there, you know what I mean? Like, taking the critiques and pushing it further.
Overall, I loved it. And for me, it is a hell yeah.
It's just a nah yeah for me.
Wow, how rude. That's all for the runways, and now we get to the judging, and the bottom two end up being, I think, maybe, I don't know how fair or not. Based on the talent, did you agree with the bottom two?
I agreed that Elektra should have been there.
Yeah.
There's only so far you can get through the competition. Yes, you can learn, you can grow, but you need to have a certain level of drag. RuPaul has said this isn't RuPaul's finishing school for girls. You need to have the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. You know,
And talent. Which she does have, and she will grow into it for sure.
But Ketamine, I don't think she should have been in the bottom.
Who should be in the bottom instead of Ketamine? Based off the runways and the talent. I guess based off what we said, it should be Art.
Technically, I reckon it could have been a bottom 3.
With Art as well.
With Art as well. With Art and Karen, because I think
Art, Karen, and Elektra.
Art and Karen were like equal, and then 2 got to stay, or 1 got to stay.
Well, that would have been a good way of fixing what the numbers were meant to be. I said this when we were watching it. Obviously, because they brought Art back, and they never ended up having a double elimination, which was rumoured, so they could have got rid of 2 this week, and then had a top 3.
Yeah.
Probably would have made more sense.
Personally, my top 2 of the season are Ketamine and Karen.
Well, that's right. Who left? So, lip sync happened. Was it Australian again? What happened? Was this Carly?
No.
No, what was it? Oh, Veronica's.
Oh, it was Untouched. It was Untouched.
Oh, that's right. And so the Veronicas were like in the Untucked room, and they got to talk to the girls, and they actually really like digged in and like made them like freak the fuck out about the competition and who's going and who's staying. The first time, which what it should have been every time they had a guest, Troy Sivan, however, it wasn't a Veronica song.
Yay!
We were like, fuck yeah, finally that makes sense. So the lip sync
and it was the lovable Untouched that
by
everyone
the
loves.
Veronicas, the Australian national anthem
Yep.
of the gay world. We do love the Veronicas, the gays. I think they did really well. Obviously, Kidda was in her giant boots and she couldn't move as much, but she had the conviction. And obviously, because Elektra had been in the bottom so many times, I think she did good.
She did good, but
it was sort of...
It was her time. It was her time.
It was her time to go.
Her time.
So Elektra's gone... eliminated, and now we have our top 4. I really do want to say that I really loved Elektra's attitude on leaving and what she said. She was obviously so humble and was happy to be there and happy to make it through as far as she did.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. And I remember we said at the first episode, will Elektra, win us over? And I'm going to say she's won me over, and I like Elektra now. As a person, as a queen,
I
really love her attitude, and her positivity and her overall vibe was very good.
Yeah, I was going to say that I found...
People looking at the window like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you're wearing a headset, that's fine, feathers, but what the fuck am I?
What I found with the series, it's actually been really good to get to know or get to see a little bit of the contestants behind the scenes, and get to know the
person behind the drag.
We know a lot of the queens, and we've met them or seen them online. A few
we know behind the scenes in day-to-day life as boys, and we've met as ourselves.
But it's been actually good to see a little bit more, and it's made me kind of see people in a different light, not just Elektra, but some of the other contestants like Art or even etc. You know what I mean? It's been really good to see them as a person besides what
we perceive of them through not knowing them well or knowing them just as drag
through other people,
gossip and other people through other
what
people's
you see
lenses.
online and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So and it's been really nice to see that we're all the same. We're all the same type of people. We all want the same thing.
Yeah. So we've got our top 4, and next week is the finale. Well, today is Thursday. We've filmed this a bit late. We were procrastinating and lazy and busy.
Are you team
Art Simone.
Or
Karen from Finance.
Or
Kidamine.
Or
Scarlett Adams. Leave a comment down below and tell me what team you are. One thing I want to say, you know, Team Art Simone. I wanted to make like a meme or a gif. Only Australians will get this. Every time I see hashtag Team Art, I'm like, Bob Jane, Team Art. That's what goes on in my head. Tell us down below who you want to win the first inaugural Drag Race Down Under. The first Drag Race Down Under superstar? What is it?
Drag Race Superstar, which is technically Courtney Act.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified of future videos. We have one last episode coming up. Hopefully we'll be back next season. Whether I'm on the show or not, I don't know. We'll see. We'll try and get on. We're going to try and get on the show. That's the goal. Either season 2, 3, 4. Let's hope it has many seasons to come and it gets better and better. It's up in the air at the moment. It's up in the air. I think there definitely is a season 2. We've heard rumours that season 2 is definitely a done deal and is happening, but we will see how it goes. Subscribe to us. I'm going to be continuing my Drag 101 series. If you would like to join us on Patreon and get access to all of my wig styling tutorial videos, they're over there, and you can support the channel. And I'm probably going to start doing some other videos, which we've, the last 6 weeks we've been getting used to editing a video a week. So I'm going to try and continue keeping that up with my makeup videos and wig related videos and any other concepts that we come up with. There's a couple of ideas in mind that I have, and also Russell is going to start doing some creative videos of making cool, crafty, creative things.
Like this headdress.
I ended up making this because you were too fucking lazy. You were meant to do it and you were like, I can't do it. I did this all by myself.
I made the star.
I did the whole... You cut the star out.
Yeah.
Well, I glued it all together and put all the glitter on.
I just don't like glitter. The glitter's messy.
You'd rather rhinestone.
I rather rhinestones.
Thank you very much to our current patrons. Here they are on the screen. And we will see you in the next video.
Video.
Video. Bye.
Bye. See you in the next film.
Bye. Was that? I hope it was less than. I hope this was less than an hour because fuck, I've got it. Where the fuck is the mouse? I can't see shit. There it is. Yes, I do have makeup on.